Thanks for tuning in to Urban Smasher TV. Emma Bakari here, and I've got the lovely Ashley J with me. Hey, is this your
That's my move right now.
This is the Ashley J move.
That's me trying to fly.
And you've got a matching, what's this, Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse.
Matching
I love
outfit
Mickey
going
Mouse.
on.
I'm a big Mickey Mouse fan.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Marvel fan as well.
Oh, I love Marvel. You seen the X-Men?
Yes.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
They've got all the other all of them, they're doing well, aren't they, Marvel? But anyway, I'm not talking about Marvel today.
I know.
But you're in this kind of, it looks like you're in a transition of summer to winter, I don't know.
Yeah, summer meets autumn, trying to bring a bit of sun, you know.
Because it looks like it's cold at the moment, but if it does get hot, you can whip off a few layers and then you're ready to party.
That's
which
it.
is good. Well, thank you for coming today. So Ashley, like I don't even know how to describe you because you do everything and everything, like anything and everything, should I say? Like actor, presenter, writer. I mean, how would you, if you were to explain yourself, how would you say I'm Ashley and I'm a?
I think I'd have to say I'm a creative. That would
I like that.
That would be the easiest, but yeah, I do. I'm an actor, presenter, writer, and I dabble a bit in producing as well.
See, you just do everything under the sun. It's good.
Whatever pays the bills, you know. I'll wash dishes if I need to.
So
Sorry.
So how did you get started? Was it acting first? Was it writing first? What was your first calling?
It was acting first originally. My eldest sister asked me to help her learn some lines when I was about 8 or 9, and that was my kind of first experience of acting. And I just thought, what is this rubbish? You got to say words and be someone else. And then I was like, hold on, you can be anyone and do anything. And that kind of got me kick-started. And then I started going to youth theatre, Stratford East Youth Theatre. And I also got into dance with Boy Blue Entertainment with Kenrick. And so these became my first two passions of performing arts and entertainment. I was much more into maths, history, English. That was more...
Really?
That was more...
shocked me.
That was more my thing, which actually still helps as an actor.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good. I am not good at maths, history, or any of those stuff. That is great. This is like something I think, is it a side that people don't really know of you? That you have that kind of intellectual side, not to say you're not intellectual.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a hard thing as a performer. I think people just think that's all you do, and they just don't think you're intellectual or intelligent or interested in politics, for example. But as an actor, I think you have to be able to access so many different things because you never know which role you're going to play. But I've just always had a thirst for information and knowledge. So for me, I'm always liking to learn new things and stuff. Like for example, at the moment in my spare time, I'm learning to be an outdoors instructor, to work with young people, to take them on like zip wires. And so I'm trying to get this qualification to become an IRCA qualified instructor, which means I can do all different rope schools. So I could take you on a high rope schools at the next interview.
There we go. I think the next interview we should be on that high rope course. We do it up there. I think that'll be interesting. I will be scared. I don't know if I'll do it. Might have to get someone else, but still, it'll be good. That's amazing. I like that you kind of dabble into different things. Now I know you do acting up. I mean, how did even acting up come about? Because it is so big at the moment. You know, you do it at Rich Mix, you do it in other venues as well. But it's like an amazing phenomenon where I think this could even go bigger. It could be on TV. The way it is, you know, it's always so popular every time you do it at the Rich Mix venue. But how did it get started?
It started with myself and my double act partner TJ, who's also an actor. If you remember Kaching, Seymour from Kaching, that was TJ. And to be honest, we auditioned for a show at Hackney Empire. Now, this show was a competition for singers, right? But we snuck in and they said, are you guys singers, rappers? We're like, no. And we did a comedy set. And then we were so good, they put us in the show as an act.
Oh, amazing.
And we done it because we wanted to do our own things. And this was back in like 2007. And we started speaking to the producer there. And he said, well, why don't you put on a show in our studio space? And so we had two things that we was working at the moment. And TJ really wanted to do acting up as an improvised comedy show. And as teenagers, we was in a show called Junior Blaggers, which was similar along the lines of Whose Line Is It Anyway? And so we created acting up and did 7 shows at the Hackney Empire in 2009. And 6 out of the 7 shows sold out.
Wow.
And we thought we have to keep this going. We wanted an avenue to get other actors involved and other comedians and other performers. So we had so many people in there, from like Miss London to Kevin J to Jason York, Kyle Smith Bino, Ola the comedian. Everyone was there. Nabil was there. Just everyone. We had amazing DJs in there as well. Joe Grime and DJ Excalibur as well. They kicked it off. And that's how we started it. And then we got a transfer to another theatre, the Barking Broadway Theatre, where we met Karina Johnson, who then we wrote an application to the Arts Council, and they gave us money, awarded us $5,000 to go on a tour, and we toured the UK. And $5,000 at the time, we thought, yes, we made it.
This is it.
$5,000.
It's still a lot of money.
No, it was good, and all the theatres around the UK put money in as well, which meant we could pay everyone and tour and stay in hotels and have a laugh, and no one had to worry, how are we going to eat breakfast today, or where are we staying tonight? We're staying in this hotel, guys, and yes, there's a swimming pool if you want to use it. So that was kind of how it started, and our dream was always to bring it back to East London. So what happened is it spiralled, and we was going Birmingham, Manchester, Norwich, we was going all over, North, West London, you know, and we said we need to bring it back to East London. I mean, I might be speaking biased because I'm an East Londoner, but I feel there's such a cultural buzz and vibe, not just with entertainment, just with everything in East. And I think when we got that commission at the Rich Mix to say, hey, look, you know, we want you guys to have a residency here and do 4 shows a year, we said, of course, we have to. And
they've been explosive. I mean, I don't think I've seen any show there that has not been sold out. I mean, you pretty much.
Pretty much. We've had one that was about a 60% audience. I'm going to be honest, because there'll be people at home going, well, I was at that show and I saw a couple seats. But usually we do sell out, and that's due to promotion, that's due to word of mouth. And I would say if anyone wants to start their own event or movement, you have to be on it. You have to be on the ground. Don't just think, okay, I want to be the star of this show. You have to be that person. Like TJ and I, we'll go out and flyer. As much as we're the face of it, and then we'll be the person organising rehearsals or getting people refreshments, or like I've got no problem going to buy bottles of water for everyone, you know, and doing it all because it's your event. So if you want to make it happen, you have to be there at every aspect of it.
Because you know, when you're talking, I can feel so much humility, and there's such a humbleness that comes from you, and it's great for, you know, the viewers to hear this, because it's like there is a lot of work you guys put in to get this show out, and people might just think, oh, you guys are the face of acting up, and you kind of just sit back, you know. Have your massages, let your minions go out and do your work. And it's great to hear, you know, you go out, you fly, you need to put the work in, and it does pay off. Obviously, you said, you know, not all of them have been sold out, but I mean, they pretty much are full. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, there's a lot of venues like Rich Mix and stuff like that where a lot of people put things on, and they don't get that kind of buzz that they would want. But it's because you need to kind of promote yourself and get yourself out there. And now I know you, apart from that, you do other things. Now you're writing. I know you've got a show, Merchant of Venice, that's going to be on in July.
That's right.
Which you have wrote to adapted. Could you give us a little bit of a taste of how, I mean, what is it? What have you adapted? Is it like, you know, a musical? Is it like, what is it?
It's not a musical. No. Shakespeare would be spinning if it was a musical. So Merchant of Venice is a Shakespearean play for those people who don't know at home. Or whether you're watching, I hope you're not watching in your car, that would be a problem.
Illegal.
But I've adapted it in the sense of I've married the language of Shakespeare and my language. If anyone's following me on Twitter, you'll see that I've been hashtagging Shakespeare to Ash's Spear, because for me it's a marriage of the language, and it's about allowing the audience to know Shakespeare, but just make it a little bit easier on the ear. A lot of people are afraid of Shakespeare because they just think, I'm not going to understand it, and that's not really it. And there's so much in the story that is so relevant. There's some lines in a play that I haven't changed. So it's been scaled down because it was a 3-hour play. So it's been scaled down to about an hour and a half.
Okay, oh wow.
And it's a site-specific promenade piece that's going to take place in Barking. It's produced by Studio 3 Arts, directed by Angela Michaels, and some of the cast are Mark Bannerman, who used to be Gianni in EastEnders, Michael Burtonshaw is there, Lucy Dixon, who's in Hollyoaks and Waterloo Road, and then we've got Kyle Smith-Bino, who, if you fancy a cheeky Nando's, you know what I'm talking about, and who's a regular member of Acting Up. So there's a plethora of people.
Oh, look at you!
I'm not
History and the maths and the English is coming out.
So there's just an amazing cast in the show, and let me see if I can remember something off the top of my head. So there's a speech where Bassanio wants to go off and find this woman, and he's talking to his friend because he needs money to get with her, and the blend of it is something like, at the top of Belmont Estate in Romford is a lady richly left, and she is fair and fairer than that word of wondrous virtue. Sometimes from her eyes I did receive fair speechless messages. Portia, her name is Portia, nothing of the value to a pharaoh's daughter, beautiful Portia. And it's that kind of vibe of playing with the rhythm and the iambic pentameter. So that's one from the 5th to the 10th of July, and it's something really exciting for me.
And Where can people book tickets if they need to go?
Book tickets. If you go to the BroadwayBarking.com, if you go to their website, you can get it. If you Google Merchant of Venice Studio 3 Arts, you will find tickets there again. Or just get on my Facebook or my Twitter at Ashley_J_87. I put the underscores in it, so only intelligent people can follow me. Don't write the word underscore.
Oh, but it sounds like you're doing so much, and it sounds like you're really trying to, do projects where, young actors can kind of get involved and stuff like that. Is that something that you would want to continue this path on, kind of doing projects where you can get actors involved, especially, would you say ethnic minority actors where there doesn't seem to be a lot of work for them, especially in the UK? Is that something you would want to do?
Yes, of course. It's important. It's important, so important to me, because that is how I came through.
Yeah.
There were projects for me. For example, this year we're going to be doing the second Acting Up Juniors, which is a commission through Esme Fairbairn funding and BBC Children in Need, and Studio 3 Arts is another company who's a partner, and Rich Mix are partners.
Yeah.
And that is for young actors between the ages of 13 to 19, anywhere in London, of any background, that want to go and try their hand at improvised comedy. We've got to invest in our future. I keep saying this. I did an interview yesterday, and I said to them, I don't understand how there's so many cuts being made to young people.
Yeah.
Because young people are the future. You have to invest in it. And for me, definitely for young ethnic minority actors, it has to be done, and you have to be part of the change as well. If a young actor, you're not in something you want to be in, or you're not seeing something you want to be in, create it.
Yes, most
create
definitely.
it, write it, film it, and that's what I've been doing, and I'm trying to do more and more of that, and expand the pool as much as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so many people that we can help out at each time,
of
but
course.
with Acting Up, we keep so many people coming in involved. If we wanted to, it could just be myself and TJ doing a two-man show of our own comedy monologues. I don't know how well that would go.
I think it will probably be really well. But thank you so much, Ashley. Before we leave, we have to do this last game with you. We do it with majority of the people that come on Urban
I'm ready.
Smash.
I'm gonna win.
All right. It's not really a winning game. It's just more about how just look at that. How you view these celebrities. It's called Love, Lick or Leave. Don't worry, you don't have to lick anyone. Love, Lick or Leave. Yeah. So
is that lick as in lick or lick as in?
No, lick as in
okay.
lick. Yeah, lick their face. Lick their face. Let's not get too graphic. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So out of these three celebrities, you would lick and who you would leave. Yes? Okay. So out of these three celebrities. So out of Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
Zoe Saldana. And Fleur. Who would you love? Who would you lick? And who would you leave?
Okay, I gotta love Zoe Saldana. I love her anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get into that. Zoe Saldana, or Fleury's and
Jennifer Lawrence. Yes.
I would lick Jennifer Lawrence because she was Mystique.
Yes.
And I'd have to leave Fleur only because I live in East and she lives in East, so we'll probably see each other again.
If she sees you, she's not going to be happy that you've left her.
No,
there is more chance that you're going to bump into her.
I know. Fleur, I'm sorry.
And she's been on Urban Smash, so she's watching.
Oh, Fleur, baby, I'm so sorry.
She's an avid listener. She watches this show and she's been on it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Fleur.
Take me, Jeremy Kyle. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you, Ashley. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to be looking out because I know you're going to be everywhere. And I'm still looking for the day Acting Up. It's going to be on our screens.
It's happening. We have to keep pushing for that. So just please support Acting Up _comedy on Twitter. Please come to the next show, 21st of July, and it's Jason York's birthday special.
There we go. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
And you've been watching Urban Smash TV. We'll catch you very soon. And do that.